Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video I'm going to show you a couple before and after examples of one of our brand new Lightroom workflows called the Memento Vintage Lightroom workflow. This new collection probably has some of the most unique and stylish looking edits that you can apply to any of your photos in Lightroom, and I'm going to do these in just a couple clicks to show you how easy it is. So the first thing I have here is I have a sample photo here. This is totally a before photo. You can see there's no adjustments done here, but I have over here on the left, I have the Sleeklens Memento Vintage Presets installed. So I'm going to go ahead and expand these, and you have all of these different effects here. These are the all-in-one presets, and as you can see, the little preview up here, the kind of effects that you can get just scrolling by, and I can click on any one of these to get a really cool effect. Now these are the all-in-ones, but if you want to kind of develop these further, you can actually go down here to the stackable section and start creating your own looks with different color correction looks, different base looks, different effects, and you can really go nuts with all of the different effects that you can apply to your photos. But I'm going to show you a couple examples here of what you can do with really quick edits. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to apply an all-in-one Lightroom preset here for this particular photo, and it's going to be the all-in-one Secret Whisperer down here. I'm going to click on that, and you can see right when I click on that, you have really cool effects. You have kind of a darker vignette that's kind of more of an auburn color with a little bit of the blues in here, a really attractive photo. Now, one thing you can do is actually adjust these yourself. A lot of people don't actually adjust these after you apply them, but you can actually take some of these down. So let's say I wanted to take the blacks down. I can increase the black just to make it a little bit of a lighter photo, and you can see the type of effect I'm getting there. It's kind of taking away a little bit of that effect here in the center, but we still have really cool effects on the outside there. So I'm just going to double click that to reset. So that was a really easy effect that you can apply to these photos, but one thing you also get in this collection are brushes. So I'm going to go up here to my brushes section, and you can see that the center of the photo, I might want to brighten up the subject in here, the child. I might want to brighten him up a little bit. So the way you do that selectively is with a brush. So I'm going to go over here, and these brushes, you get actually 20 brushes. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to the exposure brushes, and I'm going to get the exposure +3. So I'm going to just kind of paint over the kid here, and we kind of just loosely paint it over, and now he's brightened up. One thing we can also do is delete that, and we can actually make the brush a lot larger, so you can actually scale these brushes up as much as you want. And I can do one quick stroke, and there you go, he's lightened up, and it really doesn't look bad at all because it's a feathered brush and it really blends in very well. So you can see the before and after here. I'm going to click done, and I'm going to go over here to the before and after. You can see the really cool effects. Just literally 15 seconds we could have had this effect applied to this photo. Really awesome effect there. So let's go over to another one here. We have this photo here, and what we're going to do is apply a really cool effect to this one as well. But this is a really underexposed image. It's a very cool, cool temperature-wise, cool temperature photo, and we kind of want to warm that up a little bit. So we're actually going to apply another all-in-one preset, and that is going to be the Autumn Secret. So I'm going to go over here to the all-in-one Autumn Secret, and you can see just how amazing the change is. It kind of darkens the grass. It makes it kind of look like almost like asphalt, which is really kind of fun. But it's a really cool effect. We can also apply some of these other ones down here. Let's say if we wanted to keep the color in the grass, we could click on the candle light here, and we can still keep that color, but it kind of warms up a couple different areas. Really cool effect. I still like the autumn scent one, so I'm actually going to click on that one. And now what we're going to do is apply more brushes. So I'm actually going to go over here to the base, or I'm going to go over here to the brush section here. I'm going to get another brush, and it's called the softness brush. So I'm going to go down here, right here, and you can see that the model could probably use a little bit of skin softening. So this softness brush can actually be used with a ton of different uses, but we're actually going to use it on the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint on the skin, and it's just going to soften out some of the skin to make it look a little bit more like a nice portrait here. So there we go. I can actually soften up the arm as well, just make it all blend in. There we go. And perfect. So I really like the way that looks. So that's a cool little effect there. And we can also go back and get our other brush, the exposure brush that we used on the other photo, and we can brighten up some of the areas here. So let's say we wanted to brighten this left bottom corner here. So we can just brighten that up, see how easy that was, and really makes that photo come alive. So you can see the before and after here. Really cool effects that are applied, really cool edits. It's a really great way to get really awesome effects just real quick. So let's look at one more here. I'm going to go down here to the bottom, look at one more here, and we have this beautiful girl on the gravel here, just kind of sitting, doing a really cool portrait. We're going to do another all-in-one because the all-in-ones are really great for real quick edits. So I'm going to go over here to the all-in-one old shoe. There we go. All-in-one old shoe. It kind of warms everything up, makes it more of a autumn kind of color here. But we're going to apply a little bit more effects to it. So we're going to go down here to the effects section here, and we can choose the sunburst right. So I'm going to click there, and it's going to create a little bit of sunburst. And so what we can do to actually modify this a little bit is actually go to our gradient filter here. So I'm going to click on my gradient filter, and you can see this little node pop up. This will allow me to move this over. There we go. I'm just moving it over. Perfect. There we go. And then now we can do a really kind of nice vignette around the photo. Just one click right there makes it look really great. You can see in this particular image we have a real big hot spot here. So this is a great way of just taking the highlights in the global image there, backing it down, and then maybe taking the whites a little bit and backing that down as well. And there we go. Nice portrait here, before and after. We can check that out. Really great effects. You can obviously go a little bit less with the effects. You can go a little bit heavy with the effects. It's all up to you. We just give you the tools to make these really cool edits. So if you want to look at the Memento Vintage Lightroom workflow, head on over to Sleeklens.com. Link in the description down below. You can check it out more there, and you'll get these really cool effects to apply to your images. So thank you guys for joining me in this video. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens, and I'll see you in the next one.